At guard, 6'6", number 2, gilgeous-alexander.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Warriors. They love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, there's the Thunder, all tied at the top. These teams are evenly matched.
I think for the Thunder, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And for the Thunder, in at forward, it's Jordan Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Aaron Wiggins, and it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
Melton outside. Back to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Stephen Curry a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Allie, thank you. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, Green. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Melton. The baseline J. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Melton. Curry's got his second bucket on the night. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, B.A., this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Now, here's Green. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor, from 6 feet away. And no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. The Warriors leading. The 3 from Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 7 points.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
So it's the Thunder now. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
They walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jonathan Kuminga.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. The Warriors lead by 3, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Jackson Davis misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Curry. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins for 3, on target from range.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Melton outside. Back to Curry. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Wiggins from long range. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Curry. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 12.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Jones, he's checked in for Jang. Caruso comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Jones with a screen on Wiggins to the inside. It's stolen by Looney. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 is up. Wiggins no good. The Thunder have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Wallace from downtown. The Thunder with another miss. It's Wiggins on the wing. 3 seconds left. Good if it goes. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Now, what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Hield. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Jones in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Joe. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Green. Out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball. And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. Number 5, the Warriors.
One of the top second-chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Hield. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Kuminga. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Green.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Looney with the ball. Still no points. On the wing, Green. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Off target at the rim. Oklahoma City trailing. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jang comes in for Wallace, and it's Wiggins in for Joe. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Anderson comes in for Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. Here's Hield. Back to Looney. Pass to Jackson Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson passes to Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
Kyle Anderson, a guy who's all about team success. If you're open, he'll find you.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander, 12 points for him. Let's find out the news on Stephen Curry. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jones. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. No luck on that one. Looney with some nice D. And here's Pajemski. No points yet. Outside, Anderson. Healed, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Pajemski. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside. The officials were right on top of that one.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. The free throw drops for Wiggins. Of course, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And Wiggins drops them both. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. To the paint. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
Melton outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
You see yourself on screen? Show us your best move. Let's go.
And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. Third is Jalen Williams.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
.125 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Jang. Wiggins outside. Williams against Green. 6 to shoot. Williams misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Wiggins. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Melton finds Curry. Shot from the top of the key. And again, it's Golden State.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Joe to end the run. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
.26 seconds left in the second. Now here's Williams. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
Banked it in off the glass.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top. They're up by 10. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
I've had some nights in my time. Nights when you feel like everything is going in. You know what I mean, Shaq? I think Steph has that feeling all the time.
Yeah, the example he sets is a very high bar.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's Curry. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Second chance effort, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 11-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Team foul.
One shot.
And that one misses. The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunderdorns.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And he makes the first. Good on both. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. It's Dort on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Jang. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing. Jang pulls it in.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Over Green. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Williams has got 8.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sajang. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Melton outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. Dort defending. Pass to Melton. On the wing, Curry. 19 points in the game. That won't go either for Curry. Thunder trail by 6. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And stolen by Williams. Melton against Wiggins. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wiggins passes to Melton. Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Melton's got 5. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sajang. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Warriors lead by 5. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Teachers for the loudest section, make some noise!
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jones, he's checked in for Jang. Caruso comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Heald's checked in for Melton. And it's Brandon Pajimski in for Stephen Curry. Thunder trail by 5. 59 seconds left in the third. Williams finds Jones. Outside, Williams. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Looney. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And Kuminga throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. Fires for 3. Looney grabs a miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Hield on the wing. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp, keep the cuts hard, cutting through contact, passes sharp, and the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Now, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jones in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Podziemski. Jones grabs the board. Thunder trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And that one's good. Caruso's got his first points of the night.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Here's Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Podziemski. The D's right on him. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Thunder shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside heel from the arc. And the Warriors get it back.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Kuminga. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with the Suns, they know just how important it is to see how they stack up against the top team in the West. I expect them to treat that one like a playoff game.
The free throw good from Kuminga. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now here's Curry. Outside Podziemski. Heel to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Anderson with a screen. Healed from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Healed against Wiggins. Anderson with a screen on Wiggins. And finished off by Anderson. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Podziemski, covered by Joe. Anderson against Jones. Outside Podziemski, 5 on the clock. Anderson with a screen. Fires, high post, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 1.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Jones. Williams comes in for Caruso, and it's Dort in for Joe. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Anderson. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Hield. And it's Melton in for Podziemski. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. The 3 from Curry. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Jang, high post. Jackson Davis on him. Jang passes to Dort. Here's Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Curry. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Wiggins from long range. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Uncovered. This is off the right iron.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Melton. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. In the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Thunder have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash. A Huge shot to tie it up.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Curry. The rebound by Wiggins. Williams on the wing. Melton covers. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Money.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Curry. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's in! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it falls!
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.